So the gate is over and now you want a job in a PSU. But you haven't cracked the gate very well, and now you have a very good plan B, and that is the MTech in IITs or in IISc Bangalore. But is that a good plan? And is it worth it to have that MTech in terms of job, in terms of academics, in terms of your life? So I will cover all the things and I will give you a good analysis that whether you should pursue that IIT MTech or not. So without any delay, let me start. So firstly, I will talk about the very important and maybe the most important thing, that is the money and the job. So there are so many factors that we forget about. The first and the foremost important factor is the gap between GATE and IIT studies and what the companies need. So we think that we have cracked GATE. So those of you who are cracking it with a very good rank, I assume that they have the fundamentals. But we can crack GATE with a marks of 50 to 60, even 65, just by memorizing the formulas. And we think that that is what we do need. But you have to understand that formulas can get you no benefit in IITs, okay, and in IISc. So you will end up with a CGPA of less than 7 if you rely on memorizing the formulas. And moreover, the companies like GE, like SLB, and any other good company like that, they are hiring MTech guys to work in R&D kind of sectors or in a sector that is not having a very light job. So they will expect you to have a very good grip in the fundamentals. Yes, you can crack the exams, you can crack the aptitude, but still you will not get into the interviews just because you don't have that fundamentals. So start working on your fundamentals. Second, an unsaid and unannounced competition between BTech and MTech. Now really, that IIT tag has no value or has a very less value if you think in terms of MTech. The tag has a value, a very high value, if you are a IIT BTech. This is a bitter truth. Moreover, in the placement administrative posts, very few or even no MTech guy will jump on because you have to complete your MTech in 2 years. So why would you jump on into that much of a very hectic, responsibility like? Okay, so that is why there is a very bad politics something. So I am not against the BTech. Okay, there are very good BTechs and dual degree friends of mine. I believe that whenever you have that monopoly, there will surely be that much of politics, or you need to hold up the BTechs. Okay, so if the scenario was the vice versa case, that is all the MTechs are running the placement administrations, then I believe that the vice versa would have been the case. Okay, so that is not the thing that I am just opposing or I am against the BTech guys. No, they are very good, and this is a general fact that happens throughout in the world, but you need to keep this in your mind. Okay, so finally the thing is that it is a matter of luck. No matter how hard you try no matter how hard you try, even if you are a very good topper in IIT. So in my year in IIT Kharagpur, the thermal topper, who is a joint topper with me, he has not got any job yet, and I am not sitting for the placements. And the mechanical design topper also has not got any job. Okay, so if I talk about the other IITs, then mechanical design branch is doing good in IIT Bombay and Madras that I have heard. In IISc Bangalore also they have cracked an average LPA like 12 or 13. Okay, so don't think that you will get a very good LPA if you are in mechanical branch, but you can get a very good LPA if you are in CS, if you are in electronics. That is true for any other college also. That is true for BTechs also. Okay, so if you want to get a very good package, then you have to move to the non-core things. Okay, if you want to get an on-campus placement. Okay, so that is the thing, that the placement scenario will vary from IIT to IIT, from branch to branch, from year to year. So luck matters a lot, and all over you have to work really hard. Okay, if you think so, this is a myth that I am getting into the IIT, so the IIT tag will bring me a job. This is a myth. Break it. You have to work really, really hard, and after that also I can't guarantee you that you will end up with a very good job. Clear? This is a bitter truth. Now, if you want a job, should you join that IIT or not? The answer is neither no, neither yes, but ready to work very hard. You have to work on your fundamentals for the subject. You have to work on your skills of speaking, your skills of representing yourself, your skills of cracking that corporate interview. These are important. So be ready to work hard. And other than that, I will suggest you to have a plan B. Really, you should have a plan B. So this plan B thing is very important in life. So if you have these things in your mind and then you are going to that IIT, then you can go to the IIT because कौन जाने कि तुम्हें बहुत अच्छा जॉब भी मिल सकता है. Okay, but then again the probability comes. So then now comes the academic. So if you are someone who wants to pursue PhD, even in the very good universities in UK, USA, Canada, Germany, then my friend, IIT is a very good place because the teachers, the professors are very good. I mean, they are very. I mean, throughout the world, they have very good connections. Okay, so if you can get the LORs, the letter of recommendations from your supervisor, from your MTech supervisor, and if you work really very hard, then there is a very high chance that you can get into a very good PhD program in abroad. And if you want, then also in IISc Bangalore, in very good IITs like IIT Bombay, Madras, Kharagpur, Kanpur, Delhi, anywhere you can get into a very good PhD. But having said that, you need something like a very good CGPA if you want to crack that PhD program in abroad. Other than that, you should have a good research exposure. Obviously, if you can publish one or two papers in very good journals, that will be very good, that will be very helpful, and that is necessary. But having said that, if you can represent a very good research exposure, okay, that yes, I haven't published any paper yet, but I have a good experience in research, and if you can prove your zeal to the research, that you are someone who is very passionate to research, then they will take you. So you have to write good SOPs. At the same time, you have to hone your English skills, not only writing but also speaking. If you want to go to I mean countries like UK and US, you have to appear for the English proficiency tests like TOEFL or IELTS. Okay, so this was all about academics. This is a very good place. Unlike the job, you got a very good chance, almost 90% chance, provided you are there to work hard. In both the cases, in job and in academics, if you want to pursue a PhD, you have to work hard. But the difference is that if you want to pursue higher studies, then the chances are much, much, much higher. If you can work hard, then it will pay you. But really, again, I am just saying it again and again that I mean, even if you are getting a 10 out of 10 CGPA, I can't guarantee you that you will end up with a very lucrative job. Okay. Finally, what about your life? So in the MTech, obviously you are going into the IIT campus. You will get the opportunity to participate in anything and everything, starting from sports and in any kind of sports, from football, basketball, tennis, badminton, cricket, anything, swimming. Okay, to the cultural programs. If you have that talent, you can participate in it. And generally, all the IIT campuses are very good, but at the same time, you have only got 2 years and you have to know the academic pressure. If you want to go to IIT Kharagpur, please contact with some senior and try to know that how is the academic environment there. If you want to go to IISc Bangalore, try to contact someone who has pursued or who is currently doing his or her MTech in IISc Bangalore. Try to get familiarized yourself about the campus dynamics, about the academic scenarios, academic pressures, that how much pressure is there. Because I mean, believe me, this also varies from IIT to IIT. I have heard that in some IITs the thesis work, the MTech thesis work is not that much hectic, but for some IITs it is really very very hectic. The next point is the stipend. So yes, the stipend criteria actually varies from IIT to IIT and moreover from branch to branch. So generally it depends on two things. One is your attendance. So you have to give your attendance in the department. So this thing happens in IIT Kharagpur, in my IIT where I have studied. So there you have to put your attendance, daily attendance. Based on that, your stipend will be given to you, and other than that you have to do your TA-ship, the teaching assistantship. And if you cannot do your TA-ship in a good way, then also your stipend will get cut. So all these things you have to take care, that will my life be in a balanced manner or not. Okay, so you have to take all these things into account, that I want this kind of life, I want a PhD or a job. So based on these things you have to join in MTech. So don't think this video as a strategic guide that whether you should join IIT MTech or not. So this video is more like a warning that if you are someone who wants to join into IIT MTech, yes, this is the time to think a lot. Okay, because believe me, I am seeing in front of me my friends who are trying and not getting the job. So they now regret coming into the IIT because they know that the era is changing, everything is changing, and now that degree does not have that much value. So if you have, I mean, if you want that job and if you want to grow in your life, then work on your skills. That would matter. That would really matter. And in IIT also, if you are coming for an MTech, work on your skills, work on your fundamentals, work on anything in which you want to shine. I hope that this video helped you a lot. And this video was again like a warning that you need to start thinking. So still, if you want some summary, then I will give it to you. From the job point of view, you have to work really very hard. After that also, I cannot give you 100% guarantee that you will get that IIT, sorry, you will get that job from the IIT. For higher studies, if you can promise me that I will work hard and I will score that good CGPA, I will work hard in my MTech thesis, and I can guarantee you that you can get your dream PhD. For your campus life, you need to ask your seniors, you need to ask those who are currently pursuing MTech in those IITs and IISc. And this is all. So finally, if you are someone who is going to appear for GATE 2026, then I have a full-fledged video for a one-year GATE plan. Again, this is not something that you will get in the YouTube anywhere and everywhere like a one-year strategy. No, this is something very unique. I'm sure that you want to know it. So I'll meet you in that video. But wait. Before going to anywhere, please, if you think that this guy is trying to do something for you, then please subscribe the channel. So this will actually obviously motivate me. एंड इससे अलावा और क्या ही होगा, अगर तुम लोग देखोगे हाँ थोड़ा बहुत पैसा मिल जाएगा, लेकिन सब्सक्राइब करने से कोई पैसा नहीं मिलेगा मुझे. और honestly, I want to earn money from this channel, but at the same time, I want to make sure that I am giving something that almost no one is giving and no one is telling to you. So if you are not liking or if you are thinking that he is not saying the right things, please say that in the comment box. So I will meet you in the next video. Until then, goodbye, take care, and thank you.